Welcome back to Hardball. Valerie Wilson's lawsuit against Vice President Cheney and members of the Bush administration over the leaking of her identity as a covert CIA operative has been dismissed by the judge in the case today. Melanie Sloan is Valerie Wilson's attorney. She's also executive director of Citizens for Responsibility and Ethics in Washington. And Ed Rogers is a Republican consultant and a former aide to the first President Bush, President George H.W. Bush. Valerie, I'm sorry, Melanie. I guess I should ask you, first off, there's something that occurs to me. Why should we care about this at this stage?
Well, this is an important case because it's about the abuse of government power, bringing the full weight of the government against regular citizens who are just doing their jobs. And it's a significant issue that the government was abusing its power so substantially. And now this case is going to continue to go forward. This is not over by any means.
Well, how is it going to go forward? Tell me about the dismissal in terms of legalese, if you can explain it to me as a layman. What happened today?
Well, I think what's really important here is to know that John Bates, the judge in the case, did not reach the merits of the claims. No defendants were vindicated here with this case today. The case was dismissed on very narrow, technical, legal grounds that said that there was no constitutional remedy that the Wilsons could use to bring their case forward. And we're going to appeal on that issue.
Why?
Because we believe that this case poses important, significant issues that all Americans should care about. Because Valerie Wilson was working for her country as a covert operative, trying to protect our national security.
Come on,
and
Melanie.
That is in fact what her job was, according to the CIA.
Not according to the special prosecutor that looked into this for 6 months or longer. Come on. Finally, a judge has now looked at this. We've heard from the partisan left. Joe Wilson, her husband, has written a 400-page book about himself and the trauma of all this. Finally, a judge has looked at this and said, forget it. No case here. Take this feist elsewhere. It's over. You know, Melanie and her crowd, they make it a business. Melanie's a good lawyer, but she makes it her business to engage in partisan warfare in the courts. That's what they do, and that's what this is about. But like I said, finally it's gotten to a hearing that's not about the media. It's not about the biased supporters they have in Congress and the Democrat Party. A judge has looked at it and said, forget it. It's over.
Just because one judge has said it's over so far doesn't mean a whole panel of judges will. And this case is going to go to the Court of Appeals, and if necessary, the Supreme Court.
Who's going to pay those bills? Who's paying those bills? Do you report who your contributors are?
My organization is a nonprofit 501c3 organization.
Have you ever brought a claim against a Democrat, ever?
Sure, we have, in fact.
Name two.
But we're not here to talk about the Democrats that we've gone after, although there are several. We're here to talk about this case.
Let's be honest about what this is about and who's supporting this.
Yes, and what this case is about is the abuse of high-ranking government officials who abuse their power.
Are you talking about Wilson? Did he abuse his power?
No, I would say that would be Vice President Cheney, Karl Rove, Scooter Libby, and Richard Armitage.
No
They're the
Democrats.
people who approve. They're the ones who are in power.
What are the grounds of the appeal going to be? I mean, I have no dog in this fight, with all apologies to Michael Vick, but it sounds like a bumper sticker campaign to me, you know?
Any district court case can always be appealed. So we will appeal saying that the district court judge got it wrong and he made mistakes, and we have grounds for appeal on that alone. There are a large number of issues that will be brought up in front of the court.
Who are the defendants going to be?
The defendants will be the same defendants as they are now. Vice President Cheney, Karl Rove, Scooter Libby, and Richard Armitage.
They should countersue for harassment. That's all this is. This is about partisan politics.
It's not about partisan politics.
Yes,
this is about government officials who abuse their power.
That's all it is. And it's about menacing and trying to criminalize, or at least bring into the tort system, bring into the tort system our political differences. And it's wrong, and it's over, and finally a judge has said so.
Last turn, quickly.
It's far from over. There are many more days to be fought.
Yogi Berra, it's not over till it's over. Melanie Sloan, thanks very much.